Hi there. Welcome back to Insibook. Today, in What If You Are the Answer, Rachel Hollis delivers a powerful wake-up call. You don't need permission, perfection, or a plan. You just need to believe that you're already enough. This isn't just a pep talk. It's a roadmap to reclaim your confidence, purpose, and voice. Let's get into it. Have you ever found yourself staring out the window, waiting for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, the person who will finally understand you, or the magical solution that will make everything fall into place? It's such a common human experience, this feeling of being on the sidelines of your own life, convinced that your happiness, your success, your fulfillment hinges entirely on something or someone outside of you. Maybe you're stuck in a job you dislike, but you tell yourself you can't leave until you find a better one. Perhaps you're yearning for a deeper connection, but you believe you need to change yourself first, or that the right person simply hasn't shown up yet. You might be waiting for more money, better health, more clarity, or just permission to pursue a dream that feels too big, too audacious. This waiting often comes wrapped in a narrative of needing external validation or circumstances to align perfectly. You might look to others for guidance, for a roadmap, for someone to tell you what to do next, believing they possess a secret knowledge or power that you lack. It's a comfortable narrative, isn't it? It allows you to remain passive, to avoid the daunting responsibility of charting your own course, and to keep the dream safely tucked away, preserved from the harsh realities of potential failure. You might feel like a ship adrift at sea, waiting for a favorable wind to carry you to shore, rather than recognizing you actually hold the helm. But what if this waiting is the very thing holding you captive? What if the answer you've been searching for, the key to unlocking the life you truly desire, isn't out there somewhere, but has been residing within you all along? This is the foundational, world-altering revelation at the core of everything. You are the answer. Not an answer, but the answer. It's a profound shift that can feel both exhilarating and terrifying because it completely repositions the locus of control. It means dismantling the comfortable illusion that your circumstances dictate your destiny and embracing the exhilarating, potent truth that you possess the inherent power, the creativity, the resilience, and the capacity to generate the change you seek. Your potential isn't conditional, it's intrinsic. This isn't about waiting for the universe to hand you a gift. It's about recognizing the gifts you already possess and learning how to use them to build the life you envision. It's about transitioning from being a passenger to becoming the captain, the navigator, and the architect of your own existence. It means understanding that the life you want isn't something you discover. It's something you consciously, deliberately create. So, how do we transition from this state of passive waiting to active creation, understanding that the power lies within? It begins with an unflinching, honest examination of the internal narratives and deeply ingrained beliefs that have been keeping us stuck. We all carry a vast library of stories about ourselves, often absorbed unconsciously from our upbringing, societal conditioning, past experiences, and the endless stream of information we consume. These narratives become the invisible operating system for our lives, shaping our thoughts, influencing our emotions, and dictating our actions. We tell ourselves things like, "I'm not good enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't have the talent. It's too late for me. Failure is inevitable," or perhaps the most common and destructive, "I'm just not that kind of person." These aren't fleeting thoughts. They often feel like fundamental truths, core aspects of our identity. They create the lens through which we interpret the world, and, crucially, ourselves. They become powerful, self-fulfilling prophecies. If you genuinely believe you are destined to fail, you will subconsciously sabotage your efforts. If you feel unworthy of success, you'll shy away from opportunities or downplay your achievements. These deeply embedded lies are the primary architects of our limitations, acting as invisible walls that prevent us from accessing and deploying the answer that resides within. Challenging these beliefs isn't merely a matter of positive affirmations. It requires a rigorous, conscious commitment to identify these internal saboteurs, to scrutinize the evidence, or often the lack thereof, that supports their claims, and to actively choose to replace them with empowering truths. It demands courage to confront the narratives you've perhaps held onto for years, the stories that have become so familiar they feel like an intrinsic part of your being. This arduous yet liberating process of dismantling those limiting beliefs naturally paves the way for embracing radical ownership of your life. This isn't about assigning blame for past hurts or unfair circumstances. Instead, it's about recognizing that while you may not have controlled what happened to you, you possess absolute control over how you choose to respond now. This is the critical distinction between victimhood and agency. Blame anchors you firmly in the past, rendering you powerless, waiting for external forces to shift. Ownership, however, empowers you in the present moment, granting you the freedom to select your response, your attitude, and your actions moving forward. When you truly own your life, the impulse to make excuses begins to dissolve. You stop framing your potential happiness or success with conditions like, "I'll be happy when," and start declaring, "I am choosing to be happy now, despite." You come to understand that complaining about a situation without taking constructive steps to alter it is, in itself, a choice. Waiting for someone else to solve your problems is a choice. Remaining in a job that drains your spirit without updating your resume or exploring alternatives is a choice. Owning your life means acknowledging these countless choices and recognizing that every single day you are making decisions, conscious or subconscious, that sculpt your reality. This ownership is profoundly liberating because it places the ultimate power back into your hands. It means that whatever your current reality may be, you possess the inherent capacity to influence it, to steer its course, to build upon it, and to redefine it. You are not defined by your past errors or your current obstacles. You are defined by your commitment to take responsibility and actively create a different, more desired future. So, how do you practically begin to build this answer within yourself, day by day? It's not a sudden transformation, but a continuous journey, constructed through consistent, intentional action. The first essential step often involves gaining profound clarity on what you truly desire. This means looking beyond what you believe you should want, or what society or your peers expect, and diving deep into what genuinely ignites your passion, what makes your heart beat faster, and what brings a sense of purpose to your days. This might involve dedicated introspection, pouring your thoughts onto paper through journaling, experimenting with new activities, and paying close attention to what energizes you and what drains you. Once you have a clear vision of what you're aiming for, the next crucial step is to meticulously break it down. Grand ambitions can often feel overwhelming, even paralyzing. The key is to translate that expansive vision into small, manageable, actionable steps. What is the absolute smallest, most atomic thing you can accomplish today or this week that moves you even 1 inch closer to your objective? It might be reading a single chapter of a relevant book, making one important phone call, going for a brief 15-minute walk, or dedicating just 10 minutes to brainstorming ideas. The real magic lies not in the grand, heroic gesture, but in the consistent, daily discipline of showing up for yourself and taking those small, incremental steps. Cultivate habits that actively support your vision. Whether this means establishing a consistent morning routine, incorporating regular physical activity, dedicating time each day to learning and growth, or practicing mindfulness to stay present. Creating routines that reinforce your goals makes achieving them feel less like an insurmountable mountain and more like a natural, integrated part of your life. And crucially, make sure to celebrate the small wins along the way. Acknowledging and appreciating your progress, no matter how insignificant it might seem in the grand scheme, builds vital momentum and reinforces your own belief in your capability. Each small success serves as tangible proof to yourself that you are indeed the answer you've been seeking. Naturally, this path of self-creation is rarely a smooth, linear ascent. There will inevitably be days, weeks, or even extended periods where doubt resurfaces with a vengeance, where motivation dwindles, and where obstacles appear so immense they threaten to consume you. This is precisely where resilience becomes your most invaluable asset. Resilience isn't about possessing an innate immunity to difficulty. It's about cultivating your capacity to recover and adapt when challenges arise. It is forged not by avoiding adversity, but by navigating through it. When you encounter setbacks, and you absolutely will, it is paramount to reframe them not as definitive failures, but as crucial pieces of feedback. What valuable lesson can you extract from this particular situation? How can this experience ultimately strengthen or enlighten you? Instead of allowing a setback to reinforce the old, limiting beliefs you've worked so hard to dismantle, consciously choose to use it as evidence of your own perseverance and tenacity. Remind yourself of the lies you've actively challenged and the empowering truths you've chosen to embrace instead. Reconnect with your why, the deep-seated purpose and meaning that fuels your goals. When the what becomes difficult, the why provides the essential fuel to keep moving forward. Furthermore, it is vital to cultivate profound self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same gentleness, understanding, and patience that you would readily extend to a dear friend who is struggling. You wouldn't berate a friend for not achieving perfection. Offer yourself that same grace and kindness. Allow yourself to feel disappointment, but resist the urge to become entrenched in it. Acknowledge the feeling, learn from the experience, and then consciously choose to redirect your energy back towards your objectives. Remember, the journey of becoming the answer is an ongoing, dynamic process. It requires unwavering effort, a keen sense of self-awareness, and a deep, unshakable belief in your own potential, even in moments when external evidence seems scarce. Ultimately, living as if you are the answer means weaving this profound philosophy into the very fabric of your daily existence. It's about showing up fully, authentically, and powerfully in every facet of your life. It means making decisions that are in alignment with your deepest values and your clearest vision, rather than constantly seeking external approval or validation. It's about contributing your unique gifts, your particular talents, and your individual perspective to the world, secure in the knowledge that you have something inherently valuable to offer. When you operate from this place of inner authority and conviction, you naturally become a source of inspiration, not just for yourself, but for those around you as well. Your burgeoning confidence becomes magnetic, your actions gain a profound sense of purpose, and your life begins to unfold with a depth of meaning and direction that no amount of external validation could ever truly provide. This shift transforms your relationships, revitalizes your career, enhances your physical and mental well-being, and cultivates an overarching sense of inner peace that stems from knowing you are navigating life with integrity and intention, drawing upon your own inner strength and innate wisdom. This isn't about achieving a mythical, problem-free existence. That's an unattainable illusion. Instead, it's about building the robust capacity to handle whatever challenges life presents with grace, courage, and the steadfast conviction that you indeed hold the answer within. It is a continuous process of unfolding, a daily commitment to becoming the most powerful, resourceful, and capable version of yourself, recognizing that the ultimate power to shape your destiny has always resided and will always continue to reside within you. You are not waiting for the answer to arrive. You are the answer, patiently waiting for yourself to be fully realized and unleashed upon the world. It's in the quiet moments of decision, the daily commitment to action, and the unwavering belief in your own inherent capacity that the true power of being the answer unfolds, transforming not just your life, but the world you touch.